Hi everyone, how are you doing? Hi, I'm back. So hopefully all of you can hear me well and everything. So glad to be back streaming. So which is great. So hey, so what do we want to do today? Hey, what do we want to do today? I ran a little bit of a tweet poll last week. This morning. So let's move back to. Let's go and take a look. So it's Twitch. Sorry, not Twitter. By the way, Twitter is still not dead for some reason. So I've run a quick poll, and the poll told me about a quick question: coding a new feature, and which is also build a queue on PLT. So this, I would count it as a little bit of a feature. Hey, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. So what happened? Why I was not available? Hi, I was not around. I have been stuck in on a nightmare flight in London, on a travel nightmare situation in London, and then I went to Web last week. So, and before that, a little bit of vacation was a long break. So I hoped I ended up not streaming for a few weeks, for a week and a half or something. So anyway, the other bit that I did was on Fostodon, that I done a little bit of a survey there too. So let's switch account. So, maybe I can see it from here, Matteo. And Colina, I think is Colina. And people fostered on. Here we go. Let's see what Matteo said. It posted a little bit of a thing. Let's say vote. Let's see what it is. And it was bug fixing. So very interesting. So what do you want me to do? Bug fixing or new features? What do you want? Make a decision. Somebody has a strong opinion. So let's look what the issues look like. New features. New features. Okay, interesting. Okay. New features. Let's see. So new features in Platformatic, bug fixing, new feature. Damn. It's tricky. It's closed. Let's see in Platformatic if we have some very bad bugs around, okay, that I need fixing, and I need to get stuck in fixing. Look, let's see here, bug fixing. Let's look at it. This, I can't fix this, unfortunately. This deprecation warning is a tricky business, okay, because it's being created by these DTS generators that we are using, I think. And let's see. Yeah. So maybe we can try doing that. Okay, let me show you. This is actually very interesting. And I'm going to use some TypeScript. So I'm going to make a shame of myself by doing TypeScript. What do you think? Seems a good idea, probably. Let's see. Okay. So, cd Platformatic. Okay. So git checkout main. So if, cd plt launch. Yeah. So if I do plt db start here, it will complain this big, create is being deprecated and blah, 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 blah. So, and I think this is because this is this warning, which comes from this DTS generator library, because it has, this is what we are using for generating our types, and this is being called. Cool. Okay, so let's start by forking this fork. I don't need, yeah, I need a fork, yeah. Yeah, I need a fork. And then I am going to clone this. Git clone, here we go, DTS generator. Okay, so I need an npm rc. Oh, I'm not showing my terminal. Yes, you are absolutely right. And why it's not picking up? Just a second. Okay, here we go. You see my terminal now. Great. Okay, so package lock equals true. Okay, so anyway, these I'm not going to add, but I need to have a package log file. Here we go. Okay, and then let me run npm test. Seems running, but this is not spitting out the warning that we need. So why it's not spitting out the warning? Package lock JSON. Let me try TypeScript. 482. So it's there. This is utterly weird. So test. CLI. Okay, DTS gen. Okay, so this I should be able to do bin DTS gen. No. Let's see. How does this work? So, okay, npm run build. Okay. So what does this module do? This module from an OpenAPI Swagger spec. Okay. So I need an OpenAPI Swagger spec. Let's grab one. Here, PLT DB schema. So it's used because if you look at this is a test project, and in here we can generate the types. So we automatically generate the types for each one of our TypeScript for each one of our entities. So that's why. So PLT DB schema OpenAPI, and this should generate a massive amount of stuff. Okay, out schema OpenAPI. Let's call OpenAPI.json. Okay, then move OpenAPI.json, and we move it DTS generator. Okay, so we have make dir test, make dir move OpenAPI.json in AAA, cd AAA. Okay, node bin DTS. Oh, but this is actually just a binary file, bin DTS gen, OpenAPI.json. Ah, yeah, OpenAPI.json. This is wrong. Yeah, this is just the type declaration. Yeah, you're right, Iku. So this is just type declaration. And whoa, generated quite a lot of things, but it did not spit out. This is weird. It did not spit out any warning. How come this does not spit out any warning while our code does spit out a warning? Git log. This is version 3.16.1. Here we have, I think it's this module here. No. DB package.json DTS generator. Okay, yeah, 3.16.1. So, okay, 3.16.1. This is correct. So how come this is not spitting out any error, any warning? But that one isn't. CLI.tls. So, okay. Lib here, we are gen types. DTS generator, it's here. We call DTS generator. Okay, contents. So we call this module here. It's here. We call this out. I'm here doing TypeScript. Okay, so you know it's like asking somebody to do. I would probably be more comfortable in doing Rust at this point. So here, new DTS generator, config. Okay, so what was the warning already? I already forgot. It's create interface declaration. Okay, so let's do a quick, oh, no, here, and grep, cdsrc, grep, and it's in the AST builder. Okay. So yeah, so tech Mayville is asking my recent experience with Mongo is not good. Now trying out ShillaDB. What are the chances of Platformatic with ShillaDB? I truly don't know what ShillaDB looks like. So let's take a look at what ShillaDB is. And ShillaDB, it's a NoSQL. Okay. Overview. No, I don't want to. I want ShillaDB. What is ShillaDB? Let's look. Yeah. Oh, model. How? Let's look at it. ShillaDB schema. If it has a schema, it's possible that we could support it. If data definition. Yeah, it's, yeah, okay. Simple strategy, use key space, data types, let's see. So what we need to looking for with this kind of question is, can we gather like data definition? Yes. Drop create table. Yeah, it has tables. So yeah, I have a feeling that we could potentially support this. However, it will require some work. It could potentially be done. The gist is, we use these interfaces called add databases for doing this stuff. So, and if you add support to a database, everything will more or less work, minus the fact that we'll need to add a little bit of introspection query on our end to make it everything supported. The first step to add it is add support to it to add database. Yeah, you will need another new query builder. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah. So anyway, this is the gist. So yeah, it's potentially, we could potentially support ShilaDB. It's not a super hard way, but it's will still require some work for it. Yeah, tsconfig. Oh, wow. It's complaining hard that this is not a JSON. Dang. How come you... damn. So, okay. This is the JSON file, the tsconfig, okay? I don't like it. One step tsconfig build. What is tsconfig-build? Oh, this is specifically for build. Okay. What does no emit does? Okay. Let's check. tsconfig no emit. No emit. Okay. Not useful. So, okay, let me look into AST builder. Okay. Okay. So here, let's do console error. Yeah, let's run this. So here, npm run build. Yeah, mistake. Okay, npm run build. Okay, and then cd. Okay, cd aaa. And I need bin dts gen. Okay, this passed through here. I'm still not showing my terminal. Yay. Okay. Yay. Thank you. Okay. So in here, I am not seeing a thing. Let me go back in here. Let's do. Okay. Okay. These seem correct. Okay, let's look into this create interface declaration definition, because I'm kind of lost in what this is all about. Create interface declaration TypeScript. What is this? Docs. No, yeah, TypeScript. No, I want the docs, not the handbook. Search doc. Accept. Search docs. No result. How come it's possible this does not exist? So, the signature, okay. Members. What was the mistake? PLT DB start. Yeah, okay. And does not, should be to an overload that does not accept a decorator's parameter. Okay, so it's decorators. Yeah, seems okay. How can I find the interface of this? Folks, do you know anybody expert in the TypeScript code base? And so if I go into docs and do anybody knows where I can find that definition? GitHub repo. Okay. This seems something that I would do. Okay. Great. Okay. This seems great. Those are deprecated compatibility. Okay, no, this is the one that's deprecated. Okay. This is the one that we are going to use. Not in here. No. In here. So modifiers, name, parameters, here, members. Okay, so 1, 2 modifiers, name, type parameter, members. Okay, so here, let me copy this up. Okay. And let's put it. Okay. Okay. I think this should be it. Now, the question is why, how can I test this up? And this removes the freaking warning. Cool, it should be. So, okay, let's go back in here and see if I can hack it out. Yeah, I did found it. I think I got it in the docs. DTS Gen, dist, core, HT builder, create, interface, where it is. Okay, and if I just delete this up, okay, and I go in here, sorry, in 4, I am not seeing that anymore. Okay, perfect. And yeah, this should do the trick. Okay, great. And And I think this is also the case. Let's see if this is also the case. Yep, this is also the case. And this is also the case. This is also the case. I'm cleaning it all up. Let's see if it still all work after the fact, because I'm completely sure that I'm not, like, I'm totally not doing anything on purpose here. So okay. So let's go back in here, build, npm test. Seems working as expected. Okay, I think we have done this. Contrary to all my expectations, I was able to do it. Okay, so git st, git add src core st builder. Let's do, oh no, I don't want that. I want this, and I want to run all the scripts. And yeah, okay. So remove deprecated decorators parameter. This PR removes the parameter. The decorators parameter that the use of the decorators parameter that was deprecated in v4.8.0 of TypeScript. Okay, and git push. First one is done. So, and here we go. Create a pull request. Look, I've done TypeScript, folks. The error that the runtime warning that was showed is before is, and I'm going to paste it so that they can track it down. Is okay. Here we go. Done. So this is this will be solved by. Okay, these move to blocked, so that we are tracking it. Okay, damn, it was fast. Yeah, and look, I've done even some code, so some TypeScript which I have no clue about. So look, it was something. Okay, look, they have a lot of tasks here. Thanks to overloads. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this was done. Okay, let's go and check again on Platformatic and see what else we've got. Oh, by the way, folks, note that I have a lot of notifications every day. Okay, so I have really a lot of notification going on at any given time. So be gentle with me. Oh, this failed. Why this failed? I can make myself miserable and look into this CI failing. Oh, Windows. Are there any Windows experts online? So these. Oh, 20 seconds is still too low. Really? Really? 20 seconds. Never tried Windows. Good luck for you. You know, I'm very envy when people never use Windows and don't have to support Windows. And oh, gosh, I don't like it. Let's take a look a little bit about this in the code. So, okay, it's here. Let's cancel this. Let's go back in here. Here, let's close this up. GitHub workflow. Oh, GitHub workflow CI. Here. Oh, git pull. Oh, lot of stuff happening. PMI. Let's install all our dependencies. So, how are you doing, folks? Is it a good day? Okay, we have done all our things. So, okay, go back in here. GitHub workflow CI. Well, this is bumped to 30 minutes, but the CI was didn't fail. This ran for a long time, and it failed. It failed. Not okay. It failed on here. 20 seconds. Why this? Packages db tupper c. Yeah, let's bump it up to 300 milliseconds. No, 300 seconds, I think. Yeah, let's try that. Increase test timeout for Windows. My day was quite good, actually. It's my daughter is still sick. He got sick in my travel endeavor, so that's been a little bit of my day. And then I have been doing a little bit of a big retrospective on our Platformatic cloud launch. So yeah, that's it. Doing a little bit of automation. I set up Grafana. By the way, does anybody have a good book on Grafana that I can read? I should probably tweet this question too, maybe. Increase timeout, test timeout in Platformatic for Windows. For Windows. Let's push it. Okay, and here we go. I have done my change. I need that book. If somebody has a good suggestion, okay, this is my change, and let's see how it looks like. If CI looks to like it, okay. So this is chasing it down. Let's go back into our Platformatic code. Thank you for the fast recovery of my daughter. Then. This is actually a very interesting one. Okay, so this is a bug. This is a bug, and it's, let's say that I'm working on it and put it into in progress. Okay, so this is a test on a PR already open. We need this one. Okay, so cd ... No, I just need this. Okay, git checkout main and run these two things. Okay. Vim. And this is in the SQL GraphQL one. So cd packages SQL GraphQL. So what is the problem here? I think it's so the problem in here is that there is in case of a nested thing, there are some resolvers that are not passing if there are more than 10. I think there is a default limit that is failing us at this point in time. I have this. So when we did we added the default limit, this was not working. This is not working as expected with the nested loaders, I think. And I didn't bring some water, so I'm a little bit thirsty at this point in time. So, okay, let's go back in the code. And yeah, the test is failing indeed. The 11th one. So yeah, like if I do node test nested, and this is failing because the 11th one is not getting the data fetched, and this is because what do you mean a queue on default limits on CI/CD jobs? So in here we have the SQL GraphQL index. Oh, the why Talks is asking why PMPM. This is a frequently asked question. PMPM support workspaces very well, and other tools doesn't look like and support them in the way I want. So basically, it's up to that. So I think that comes from the load many. Yeah, the default limit it's based on the Windows environment is actually very slow, so it's actually eating some level of tap limit, I think, and it's closing the tests because even though the process is still closing up, it needs a little bit more time to close up, I think. So because Windows is super slow, it's load many here, load many, and load many here, and in load many, where is it? Find where fields, and these we need to put limit to infinite. Let's see if this pass. Yeah, infinity. Let's try infinity. Oh, is not allowed. A max accepted value is 100. Haha. I need to bypass that limit, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay, so we have where okay, this is actually a good bug. I'm happy we settled for this one. Yeah. Okay, so if I do this, tap only one. What did I do wrong? Infinity. Why the heck I did that? Okay. max accepted value 100. And okay, let me see in here. Okay, so console log where okay, let's see where. Let's print this out. And okay, yeah, it gives me all of that. Okay. So in here I can let count 0. Okay. And it's yeah, it is fine to use vtest with node, vtest with node. Yeah, it's fine. And here I count plus plus. So here count and 11. Okay, so here count is, yeah, makes totally fine. I think I would call that a day. And I'm calling this limit, and limit, and do this. Yeah, passing as expected. Okay. And I can, here we go. And I need to, okay, git diff, and here we go. Okay. Test nested. And then what we do is git diff pb copy. Okay, and then I say we switch back here and says I think this patch should solve this. So that they can apply it and fix it. Here we go. That's. Do you plan to take Christmas vacation? This is actually a very good question. Yes, I do. I'm working this week, and then I am taking 2 weeks off. So we are actually planning to travel travel a little bit with family if my daughter is not sick, which is still a possibility. So I am going to be off for 2 weeks. You'll probably need to follow somebody else streaming or something if you want to get involved with me or whatever. But I don't know if Simon Plant is going to be up still. Oh, this we can close. Okay, like I made a few more. 11. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's look at the Platformatic notifications here. So this I don't want to take a look. So let's take a look at, oh, vtest. Is vtest passing? Is the vtest update passing? It's not passing. So let's look at the PR that I opened before. It's still running. Come on. Windows. Little, also Ubuntu is taking a long time. How come Ubuntu is taking a long time? Oh, has passed. So it's just Windows. Yeah. So let's see if this passes. We'll get this landed. So here, let's go back to Platformatic. So let's look at this up. Fix enum cases, and this is a good one. I will review the stuff later on. Let's see if we got some good issues. Have you got an issue on one of my modules that you want me to fix? Okay. Let's see. Which one can we get it? Can we do? GitHub, Platformatic. Let's look them up in this way. So, this one. Okay, this is actually another good one to fix. Very happy. I'm doing some good squashing today. So it's the problem. It's actually very interesting. It's counts a little bit as a new feature too. So it's let's see if we can make some progress on it. So what's the problem? The problem is if there is a non-null field, you need to pass again all the fields again. So it's when you do an update, essentially. And so let's take a look. Let's open this up. So maybe can you see this up? So you, if it's a non-null field, it's and you're not passing the name, but it already has an ID, it's complaining. Which, to be honest, it means that instead of catching it beforehand, we need to catch the errors on. We need to catch the errors. We can't rely, like we don't need to make all so we must make all fields nullable, essentially, because otherwise and rely on the database to tell us that a not null field was correctly stated. Oh, okay. Let's see. This is passed yet. No, it's still running. Like, come on, Windows. It takes forever, man. Windows still running. Takes forever. Okay. So okay, let's try writing a test for this, and let's see where we are, where we go. Okay, git checkout main, git checkout, git diff, git stash, git checkout -b fix. What's the name of this? 429. Okay, and then in here we need to start in packages, SQL GraphQL test fix for is 429, I think. Yeah, fix 429 test.js. Okay, and we want this thing. Big question. It's let's try. So this is const table, and it's something like that. And let's call it pages, because otherwise it's parent page. Well, let's remove some of those things. Okay, we don't need most of those properties. We want some of those. Yeah, not null. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And we don't want a default for this. Why it did not oh, primary key, yeah. Yeah, I copied. I removed some stuff. That was, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, so this is the table. Then we want to get, okay. So let's copy this. Okay. I don't know. I think this should run on all databases, but okay, this is clean. We want to do okay. Let's copy this up in here, and it's await db query SQL, and then I need to close this up, and this is not needed at all. Okay, and then we need to do we need to copy something still from here. Oh, but this is, yeah, I need this 428. Yeah, we need a save page. Okay, and we want a save page, and these should have, let's just remove some of the fields. A name, okay, and a brand color. Okay, so this is a name, ID, a name, and a brand color. Okay, and then this as id name, this is pages, and a brand color. Okay, save page. Here we go. Save page response. Cool. So after that, I can do save this again. Oh, but wait a second. We need to save the ID here because this has ID. Okay, so const random UU ID. Okay, so we need an ID. And here, const ID. Okay. And this is an ID, so we need to wait, mistake from my end. Okay, so here the ID, in here the ID, and here we are not setting the name. And we want to update the brand color to green. Okay. ID name. ID. It's the ID and the brand color is green. Okay. So this is done. So go down, node cd SQL. SQL GraphQL, really. Node test fix 429. Clean is not defined. Good. Clean. Clean is not a function. Why clean is not a function? Clear. It's clear, not clean. Brand color. And brand color. Okay. And here, this is passing though. Huh. What's happening here? It is passing. It's passing. Okay. If it is passing. This is passing though. Very, very weird. Have you got any clue, folks? Anyway, let's add a test. This is save entity must not require no. Should have all inputs fields as nullable, and it's, let me look at something. Maybe this was actually fixed somewhere already. SQL GraphQL. Blame. There is nothing here. Maybe it's in Rails. No, it's in here. Okay, let's see history. The last one that added this was me. You know, did you ever come that you are actually the one making all the mistakes? It's null. Yeah. Yeah, this is required. The input type. Where is the input type? Did you figure it out, folks? Did you have some hints on me? Because this test seems to be passing. Okay, so I don't know what you make of it, but yeah, I'll just look. I'll just hit status, check out dash b, add test for nullable input parameter, and add test for input parameters with not columns, for nullable input parameters with not non-columns. Okay. Here, let's create a draft. Let's create a full request. Fix is for 429. And here we go. Okay, let's write something here. I tried to create a repro and I couldn't. Could you take a look? Okay, seems about correct. Okay, so where are we with the rest? Let's see. Yeah, it replied. Hey, it applied our stuff, our change. Cool. Seems passing. So, cool. Okay. So this one that we did before, this seems, so we increase the time, and this one we can land. Here we go. Landed. First one. Then let's wait for Ricardo, and hopefully this will pass. And therefore, we can actually make almost call it a day. We closed quite a few PRs today, so hopefully it's going to be fun. Oh, and yeah, let's see if there are more issues here. Docs. Oh no, this is we opened up this deprecation warning. Docs. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to explain it again. Thank you very much. And let me explain again why that was a problem. So in this one, okay. So so in 429, okay. So let's take a look. So in here, so you have we have in here, we have the lib entity to type. Okay. In here, you have the input type. Yeah, no, I'm actually good in that in the terminal right now. So input type. So when you're doing the change, you have, so this input type is done, is what's used in the mutation. So here it's the input type itself is non-nullable, but the fields of the input type are computed, okay, from these meta fields here. Just a second. Okay, so here. And whenever we are creating the fields, we are never ever setting it as non-nullable, as not null. So reality is that you are absolutely, like, this is never going to happen. So if we search for not null, no, non-null, non-null here, okay, we can see exactly where this is used. So it's a GraphQL non-null is used here, here, and here. It's not used in a lot of places. It's just using in a few places. So how come it can complain that it's set as a non-null? So yay. So yeah, that's the problem. Let's see if, oh, but checks are failing. So maybe in, oh. This is a good question. Pandy. I don't know what that flag is, so it's France. I don't know. Why do you provide both REST and GraphQL on Platformatic? Any specific reason? Well, yes, there are specific reasons. In some cases, they are both good. Like, they are both independently good. So, oh yeah, this is, here we go. Okay. So git diff. Yeah, sorry. It's Nalablat. So they're Indonesia. It might be Indonesia. Yeah, that might be Indonesia. Okay, fix up. Cool. Why both? Because in some cases you might want to do REST, and in some other cases you might want to do GraphQL. In fact, I find it it really depends on what you want to do as for your application. So there are trade-offs to use one or trade-off to use another. So you can just use each one of them if you want. Like, if you don't like one, you can just decide what you want to do, essentially. So this is running now. Let's see if this is passing. And here it's still running. Like, come on. Oh, wow. Thank you for joining in the middle of the night. Oh, Angelo, you ask, a public API can be GraphQL. Yes, it can. It can totally be GraphQL. So actually, it's probably actually recommended for public APIs to be GraphQL to some extent. But it really depends. A lot of people don't seem to like GraphQL much, to be honest. So I don't know what to do with it. So the most of you seems to like REST more, maybe. I don't know. Do you prefer REST or GraphQL? This is still running. So much fun. And I'm not going to sing. So would you like if I put any music in my streams, folks? Completely unrelated question, by the way. While we are waiting for the CI to pass. Okay. this is still running. And yay. I've been in Indonesia a couple of times. Okay. Sounds good if any music in the background. Do you know any good source for music for streams? I will probably need to Google it up or something. Do you know? Does anybody knows? Yay. So, okay. Music. Yay. Radio Mazda Dev. What is Radio Mazda Dev? Yeah, I need to. The problem is I need to figure it out with a few with other streamers. What other streamers are picking up? So I don't want to get trapped into the MCA problems. So it will be pretty cool to do that, and then maybe I can feed you that music, and that would be pretty nice. So okay, let me think a little bit about that. So anyway, this is Windows. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, I can. Don't let me write a message. Don't worry about the Windows failure. Don't worry about the Windows failure. Ready to review. And I am LGTM it. LGTM. And I am actually landing it. Cool. Done. Okay. Okay. So are there any questions, folks? If there are, I will be very happy to answer. Otherwise, I think we have solved a few tasks today. So I think I can call it a day. Just a quick reminder. We have launched, so if you go to platformatic.dev, we have launched our cloud beta. So you could try it out if you want to. And it's actually very handy. So you could go, for example, to stuff like Colina Platformatic PLT launch and get a nice deploy.space URL for your app. And this gets deployed and you get graphical and you get like all the things that you would expect here. So let's say Harry Potter, for example, and here we can now query Harry Potter and everything like that. So all of this is deployed for each one of the PRs or PR. So you get a fresh DB and everything, but it's actually quite handy. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. Let me see if there are some of my friends online and we can raid them a little bit. Maybe. Let's see if any of them is available or if you are all already on vacation for the Christmas break. So let's see, is anybody on vacation right now? And it's, I don't know. Okay. So I will, we could just go to, I need to return a favor. Let's just move it to, send it back to Acorn. Okay. A question here. Okay. So I like GraphQL, but the standard part, the standard public API like OpenWeather, Teleport, Webhook, or REST. Yes, it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. So it's absolutely fine. So, okay, while we are doing this, let me try something. It's there should be, okay, some playlist on let's see, music for Twitch streaming free. Okay, let's look at it. DSM free music for Twitch. Full resource list. Yay. So royalty free, that's the term. So let's look it up. Royalty free music. So yay. Let me so music for Twitch. And oh, this is few nice people that are in here. Royalty free music. And let me try something. Okay, so if I do here and I do new window, it's where is it? I need to get a new window. macOS screen capture. Okay, music. Okay, and I want the window capture and I want music. Okay, so this is my Apple Music account. Here we go. Okay, so you can see my Apple Music account. There is a playlist. Yay! So I have Apple. I migrated to Apple Music at some point, but I will probably need to migrate back to Spotify. So royalty free music. Okay. Is this something that exists? Yeah. I'm a fan of Cremonini, so unfortunately I can't play that. Like, is this royalty-free music? Is this actually royalty-free? No copyright music. So let me look. Music, okay. So epidemic sound, and it's compatible with Spotify. Yeah, but this, you need to pay for this. I don't really want to pay for it, if possible. Okay, can Platformatic be tested in the future? This is actually very interesting. Can Platformatic be testable in the future? I mean, the core of it is fastified, so I think this would be cool if you can do the test. Yes, of course it's testable. So why do you think it's not testable? It's totally testable. So why do you think it's not? Like, I am wondering, why do you think it's not testable? If you think it's testable, it should be testable. It is testable. Well, we are testing it plenty of time in Platformatic Cloud. So, yay, absolutely. So, royalty-free YouTube channels. Royalty-free Apple Music. And royalty-free music collection. Doesn't look like. How can I be sure this is actually royalty-free? This is the question. Twitch, DMCA, music. Testable in unit integration or end-to-end? Like in Yeah, you can spin it up. I think we need to write some docs on how to do this, but it's actually something very. Let's actually try. It's actually something that can easily be done. Is probably just that we need to document it actually. So I think I have a task somewhere to document the stuff. So no, it's totally possible. It's just a matter of doing it, because look, if you go into Platformatic, we what you need to do in DB, for example, in here, let's look at the how simple works. Start and stop, I think. It calls a build server function. And build server comes from ... which is the package/db. So what you can do is just call package/db and pass in your config, and that will do the trick. So that's exactly the gist. Actually, while we are at it, okay, let's go and write a little bit of docs. So do you like writing docs? I am not good at it, but I am actually doing it most of the time. So git checkout main, git checkout, you write tests with. Do we have a good link, Ripandi, for the some good background music for coding? I will need to ask somebody for good recommendations, by the way, of a good playlist for some stuff to play. So write tests with Platformatic for Platformatic DB apps. Okay, so Vim docs reference. Let's look at it. Introduction. It's not written here. Yes. Okay. Let's create API.md, and here let's look where is configuration. Okay, it's okay. So JavaScript API. Call it JS API here. Okay, and in here. Coding. Wow, this is a phenomenal link. Let's see. Let's look at the link. And it's in here. Just a second. I need to move it out. Move it up in this instance. Okay, so programming and coding music. Okay, and this is. Are you sure this is for free? Like if I play this, will I get in trouble? Yeah. Can you hear the music, by the way? I don't think you can. Interesting. Okay, I need to play a little bit with my sound, but we don't. Yeah, I know. I know. I know you don't. Okay, let's try this. And yeah, let's try that. And you can probably hear the music now. Can you hear the music? Nope, no music still. Yay, now it's playing. Cool. Okay. Yeah, now we know. Cool. So, yeah, I need to do some research on some good music source. So here we go. Yeah. Let's flip it back. Okay. I need to do some tricks and see how it can all be configured correctly and so on. So it's something that I will need to learn for before next time or over the holidays. Source for music that is correct. Okay, so let's go back to our code a little bit. So we have the JS API, so JavaScript API. So it's possible to create an instance to start an instance of Platformatic DB from JavaScript. Oh, okay. So here we would do something like import build server from add Platformatic DB, await build server, and you will need to pass in our config files. Yay, these are good. It's a playlist, Spotify playlist. This is streaming Spotify playlist. Aha, okay. This sounds pretty cool. I would need to is this stream beats? Okay, does this is it's oh wow, wait a second, I found something. It's interesting. Okay. Very interesting stuff. I need to do a little bit of research, but it looks like there are quite a few bits that I can use for this stuff. So hopefully we'll get some music in the next streams. So here, what we can do now is we can do this programmatic usage of test of DB. And in here, let's do start and stop. And we can put something like this. And here it's, okay. And here it's connection string. And here is SQLite. Test.SQLite. And then this is the server that's created. Then we can call await server.listen. This will start our server. And then it's console log URL server.url. Let's see if this actually works, because you know I might be way more. Okay, let's put it inside fixtures and say programmatic MJS. So in here, yeah, okay, and this needs to be instead of /index.js. Okay, let's fire this up. So cd.cddb node fixtures programmatic. Server is not. Oh yeah. Well, I'm bad. Here we go. Yeah, worked. And less fixtures. Okay, it's correct. It's not showing up. And npm ignore. We also need to SQLite. Okay, this is probably needed because it's otherwise it's not going to pick up some stuff that we totally don't want it to be picked up. Okay, so because in here now it has created, where did it create my, oh well, we can put in, instead we can put memory, seems nicer. Okay, and node, yay, so now I can curl this and the C8, it's a coverage tool for ESM, so you will need to use C8 for ESM. Oh, wait a second, I need to do this. Okay, I'm not centered. So C8 is a tool for ESM. So here, let's see, let's open it up. And yay, welcome to Platformatic Dev. Cool. So if I go movies, it did not because there's nothing in here. So anyway, cool. I need to specify a migrations folder. Okay, and then migrations. And then wait a second. We probably need some. Let's see, simple JSON. Yay, we probably need some of this stuff. And here we go. Dear migrations, okay, and table versions. Okay, and let's run it again. Okay, yeah, working. And movies is not there. Why it's not there? What are graphs? Okay, so this is graphs. Let's open this up. And I need to put this up in here. Okay, and documentation. Oh, sorry, Open API documentation. It's nothing. There is nothing here. Why is nothing here? And I need to come back into my code. Yeah, I need to auto apply true. Okay, so now I can fire this again. Okay, and then, these migrations there does not exist. Why does not exist? Yeah, no, this is, yeah, this is the problem. Okay, so I need to change this script a little bit and call join from the DSM package and join import meta URL migrations. Okay, and this should work now. Here we go. So now if I go and copy this up, curl graphs, it's correct. Okay, now it's running. Cool. So the stack that we're using for Platformatic is we're using C8 plus Node Tap, but hopefully we will migrate to the Node Core test system once that's stable. So, okay, this is our example, okay? And then we're passing it here. We are actually copying this up. Okay, and here we go. This is API. So we offer a build a server config, returns an instance of the server. Then we have the server and what API is this as? It's offer a listen the to the port specified to the host name port combination specified in the config. Okay. Then we have this one. Then we do have what we do have. Listen, programmatic. Come on. What else is there? Build DB server, build server. Yeah, Node is releasing a new node, a new test runner. So it's going to ship natively. So it's actually great and super fast, and it's so much better than whatever else it's available. So under, yeah, okay. Then we have app, the Fastify application. And then we do have a restart, new config, restart the Fastify application with the new configuration. Okay, and then of the server. Okay, this should do the trick. Okay, and then restart the Fastify application with the new server. These enable to do server app inject. Calls. Take a look. And this is okay. And we want to link the Fastify.io inject. Yeah, this seems a good one to copy. Okay. And here we go. Okay. So, okay. So now going back to the question, how do we write the unit tests? Yeah, you can use this thing to then write unit tests. So you might still want to clear your DB in between, but this is I think this is a good starting point. I think we can write the guide for that in a second stream or something. I need to go now. Let's open up a PR and see git st git add dash u git add dot git st git commit. It's probably better switch docs for programmatic db dash b maybe. Dash g. Okay, git st git commit dash s dash big s bash m add docs for using for starting Platformatic db programmatically. Git push, and here we go. And we want to open it up. Let's ask for Simon to review maybe, and also my colleague Marco, which can take a look. And I created this file that I was not supposed to create in this file. So let's remove that. And remove packages db docs reference db API st git dash u fix up. Okay, git push. Okay, this is being created. Okay, so let's look at the code we're looking like. Okay, and we landed everything, I think. So, this one, add test for nullable. This is still failing. CIDB, Windows, usual Windows. Oh, wait, this one is interesting. And why is this failing? Invalid primary key. Interesting. Okay, I need to update these tests somehow. Okay, we'll do it maybe next on Thursday if I don't do something else. Anyway, it was a pleasure to have you here today, and thank you for watching, and have fun. Let me see if Acorn 1010 is doing a... Yay, seems to be about good. Let's go there. Here we go. We are rating Acorn. And here we go. So bye-bye, folks, and see you next time.